Remember the Stanford marshmallow experiment? No, it wasn't a psychedelic rock band from the 1960s. It was actually a scientific experiment focused on delayed gratification. And the basic finding was that the longer you can wait for something, the better it's going to be. And you know, that's true for many things in life, and it's also true for one of the most important parts of your retirement, which is maximizing your Social Security benefits. I'm Wes Wood, the Income Guy, and I'm founder and president of Wood Financial Group. And for nearly 20 years, I've specialized in helping hardworking Tennesseans just like you reach their retirement goals through income-based financial strategies. And if you're looking for the right solutions to achieve your own financial goals, you've come to the right place. And at any time during today's show, you can reach out to me at retiretv.com or by calling 855-776-0614. Now, can you name one source of retirement income that you can count on? One source? And if you're a hardworking American, you probably raised your hand and said Social Security. And you know, technically you would be right. So Social Security was created just after the Great Depression, and what it was there to do was to provide a safety net for older Americans after they've left the workforce. And you know, we all pay into the Social Security system through that tax on our paychecks, and then we finally get the opportunity to draw it anytime between the age of 62 and 70 years old. And the other basic fact that everyone seems to know about Social Security is that the longer that you can wait to take your benefits, the higher your income is going to be. Therefore, it's pretty simple, right? Maximizing your Social Security benefits is all just simply a matter of waiting. So that's it, guys. That's it. That's today's show. That's all I have for today. It's glad you tuned in, and be sure to tune in next week. But you know, I'm just messing with you because if it was that easy, we wouldn't be here today. But today I want to teach you 3 things that you're going to learn from today's program. The first thing about Social Security, you're going to learn that timing is not the only factor when considering how to maximize your benefits. Secondly, it is so important to coordinate your benefits with a broader income plan. And lastly, you're going to learn why you need to work with an advisor that is uniquely qualified to maximize your benefits in every possible way. And this week, David Scranton is going to join us again. He's an income specialist with well over 30 years in the business, and he's also a best-selling author and a TV host. But before we get to Dave, let's talk a little bit more about this Stanford marshmallow experiment. And what it was a famous study, psychology study done in the 1970s. And in this study, they set children down, and the children were offered a choice. One choice is that they could get a reward right away, or if they waited for just 15 minutes, they would get more rewards. And this reward was typically a cookie, a piece of candy, and of course that marshmallow. And what was found is that initially, the kids that were able to wait not only got more marshmallows in the end, but they actually had better outcomes later on in life as they followed them with this study. And, you know, this analogy is with Social Security is pretty obvious. If you take your benefits right away, let's say at age 62, you're going to get a smaller reward than if you would have waited. Because remember, the longer you wait, the bigger the reward is going to be. More accurately, if you take Social Security early, you're going to get a reduction that could be as high as a 30% reduction as if you were to have waited until full retirement age or normal retirement age. Which that's typically between age 66 and 67, and that's depending on the year that you were born. On the flip side, if you wait past normal retirement age, every year that you wait, you're going to get an 8% annual credit. That's going to top out at age 70. That's a whole lot more marshmallows just by simply waiting. And that makes it sound like maximizing Social Security is simply a matter of waiting as long as you can wait to take it. But as we know, with many things in life, it's just not that simple. The decision of when to apply is going to depend on a variety of factors unique to your situation. And these factors include everything from your health, your marital status, what's your life expectancy, what are your income needs, whether or not you plan on continuing to work, and your other sources of retirement income, and many more things. Now, I guess it's possible that you could weigh all the different factors and ways to take Social Security benefits and identify the best time to take Social Security. I guess it's possible. But what I've found in my experience, is that your odds of making the right decision based on all the data improve greatly by working with a financial advisor who specializes in retirement income. And we can help you maximize your Social Security benefits at Wood Financial Group. So reach out to us at retiretv.com or by calling 855-776-0614. Remember, Social Security is designed to be a source of retirement income you can count on no matter what and for as long as you're going to need it. Now, consider that the goal of a retirement income specialist is to help you turn not only your Social Security on the right way, but your savings as a reliable income stream that you can never outlive. And the truth is, Social Security alone is not nearly enough for most people to achieve their retirement goals. And that's why it needs to be aligned with your broader retirement plan to maximize your income with your investment strategy. And we're going to talk about more of that in just a moment, but let's talk to my friend, today's guest, David Scranton. A little bit about Dave. He is the founder of Sound Income Strategies, a registered investment advisory firm, and he has more than 30 years of experience as a financial advisor. And he's also an Amazon best-selling author, and he's the founder of the Retirement Income Store, also the host of the Income Generation on YouTube. Hey, Dave, thanks for being here.
Well, you're very welcome. And I know you do a lot of adult education that you provide in the Nashville area to folks. And you've done hundreds of these types of analyses. And I know that not always, waiting is not always the answer.
Right.
So what types of circumstances would lead to a recommendation by you whereby maybe somebody takes it at age 62 instead of waiting?
You're right, Dave. A lot of people come in and they think, oh, Wes, you're just going to tell me to wait. That's not true at all. A lot of times people need to maybe go ahead and take it or take it early. The most common circumstance on why people are going to want to take it early is life expectancy. You know, if somebody's single, maybe their health is not very good, they know that their family history is, they're not going to carry a very long life. They're not going to make it to that break-even point, which may be at 80 years old before it makes sense to wait. So for those folks, in most cases, it's good to just go ahead and start and get that income rolling in as soon as possible.
So, okay, now I'm going to try to get you for some personal, I hate to do this on your TV show, but I need some personal advice here, okay?
Okay.
You've told me before that for me, I should wait till age 70, period. Why'd you recommend that?
Well, for one thing, you've got pretty good genes, but not only that, your wife is quite a bit younger than you and very healthy and in very good shape. And so if you were to, I hate to say it, but kick the bucket, it's going to give her more as a survivor benefit for the rest of her life, since your benefits are going to be greater than her. So no offense, Dave, but we want to make sure that Teresa's taken care of.
At least now I'm clear. Thank you.
Yes, you got it. And we're going to have a lot more with David Scranton soon. But coming up after the break, we're going to talk about the difference between the first and the second best strategies for taking Social Security benefits. Stay tuned for more of the Retirement Income Show with your host, Wesley Wood.
A fiduciary is someone legally obligated to act in your best interest. Doctors, lawyers, and some financial advisors are fiduciaries, but not all. When you work with Wes Wood and his team at Wood Financial Group, you are working with fiduciaries. They help clients create customized investment portfolios based off their retirement goals. If you're ready to work with a fiduciary, visit retiretv.com and schedule a free, no-obligation conversation with Wes or a Wood Financial Group advisor.
Hi, I'm Wesley Wood, host of the Retirement Income Show, and I'm founder and president of Wood Financial Group. And we're a local independent financial services company that specializes in creating custom retirement solutions tailored to meet your particular needs.
Visit retiretv.com to learn how we can help you create a customized retirement portfolio.